I am happy to be me today on the day that I am older than yesterday. Hi, I'm Phil, and on the day this was filmed, I turned 29. But in the presence of the moment, I am turning 29. It's hard to talk about the past in the future, but at any rate, tonight on the show, we're just gonna treat ourselves. Actually, no, we're not treating ourselves. Our patron saint, Slappy Joe, sponsored this episode. Long-term viewers will know Slappy Joe for his insightful commentary and long-standing love-hate, mainly hate relationship with Kevin. I don't know if it's really hate anymore. It's probably a more amiable arrangement these days, but I don't want to assume too much. Slappy Joe sent us a nice gift card all the way back in January as a way of saying thanks for making the show, and we didn't do anything with it until now. His specific request was that we buy some nice meat and we can give Kevin one beer. So to stay true to that, we bought a really fancy one bomber of beer as a technicality, which I think we'll share this. Kevin, could you please share how you came to this selection?
So originally I was gonna buy the most expensive and hoity-toity bomber I could find because I thought that would cause Slappy a bit of frustration, but that bomber was a sour pumpkin ale, which would offend my taste and the tastes of all mortal men. And so we opted for this one where this lion is eating the sun, because that's cool. It's a saison, so maybe I'll hate it and Slappy will be happy. Maybe I'll like it and I'll be happy.
This is not going to be a recipe so much as it's going to be us just making dinner. You may say, well, that's every episode. But this one in particular will be very light on the educational content. We should talk about the meats. So we went to Lucky's Market with the intent of buying lamb chops, and we bought all the lamb chops they had, which was 5 little lamb chops. In honor of my birthday, I'm honoring myself in this moment. We said, let's supplement with some filet mignon. So we got some flits as well. So we'll see how it goes. The educational piece is that I'm going to try to make a soubise sauce, which I'm sure that's not how you say it at all. Soubise, soubise, I don't know. This is basically a caramelized onion sauce. You just cook down onions into oblivion, maybe add cream, and it's a very nice supplement, or I guess just a regular sauce for pretty much any meat. I've never done it before. This means slicing onions. You gotta slice a shitload of them. You're supposed to use sweet onions, and basically you cook them down in butter until they will essentially basically liquefy. And then some versions use cream to make it creamier, and others do not. So I'm holding off for now until we see how that goes. One other thing I'm gonna do to make this fancier is I'm gonna saute them in European butter, cultured butter, which is just butter that tastes better. Better butter. Please pour us some bourbon. I forgot, I just started slicing them.
I'm pouring bourbon. Happy birthday!
Thank you. That's really good. That's Willet Bourbon, named after the question, will it pour? Which Kevin just demonstrated. Here I have a wide pan, the lowest heat possible, and we are going to slowly cook all these onions. And I'm going to use quite a bit of butter, about 4 tablespoons, which we're going to melt, and because it's on low heat it'll take a little bit. And this is how many onions I got. This is those 2 onions. The butter is melted, and then go the onions. Oh, wouldn't be our show if I didn't do that. Also wouldn't be our show if it wasn't me. Also wouldn't be our show if it wasn't filmed. We're gonna spread out our onions best we can. We'll probably salt them, help draw out some of that water, because basically we want to cook these down in their own liquid, but also the butter. So we'll give that a liberal and conservative salting. Every voice matters. All right, anyways, potatoes! Fingerling potatoes. Have these been washed? Can I skip washing?
I'm sorry, how did you pronounce that?
Budados. I think eventually this show is just going to be one long self-referential series of words, and you know, like the more and more weird I talk, the more and more nonsensical the references will be. So I'll just be like, wow, Budados, Johnson, comply, put it in the oven. And he'll be like, I understand all those things. I'm not gonna wash him. All right, in a bowl, we'll put them in the bowl. Put the bowl, the Budados in the Buddha bowl. We'll hit them with a little olive oil. By the way, you gotta cover these onions. I'm gonna put these in the oven. Okay. I put salt and pepper on the meat in preparation to cook it, but it's not time to cook it yet. I'm gonna wait until the sauce is ready and the potatoes is ready. Also, I chopped some kale and put it in the Caesar, and that's gonna be that's gonna be the veg with kale. Those are homegrown tomatoes, because I like tomatoes on my Caesars.
I'm pouring beer. That was staged if you didn't notice.
I'm stirring the onions. I have stirred them and now you cannot see them. To Slappy Joe.
Slappy Joe. Weird. Not bad.
I like it. It's very crisp and it has some funk. Funk in the nose. When I drank it, I felt funk in my nose. Funk as in something that shouldn't have been there.
I like it the more it goes.
Made my boogers dance.
Thanks, Slappy.
Okay, our onions have become melty. They look good, but I don't have any more patience. If you were to like let this go properly, I think these would liquefy completely. No patience for that. That birthday is on a schedule. So I'm gonna take my onions, I'm gonna put them in this cup. It's my blending cup. It is literally a cup designed to have an immersion blender inserted into it. I'm not just talking nonsense. And I think because of all this beautiful fond that is on the pan, and by the way, I just put my finger on the hot pan, and it didn't hurt. It is not traditional in this sauce to have like a deglazed anything, but I'm a maverick. And also I have some Granddad 114. I think that'd be funny to throw that in the hot pan. I'm gonna get my cast iron skillet here heated up. Relatively high heat. Briefly turn this up as well. And to the onions, I'm gonna add some cream. Cream is optional. We'll start with a small amount of cream, and then we're gonna hit it with this shit. Blend it on up. Looks like it needs more cream. Oh yeah, that is good. That is legit. Okay, using a small amount of Granddad 114, we're gonna throw that in the pan and hope for the best. Womp womp. Using a slightly larger amount of Granddad 114.
You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready.
Alright, deglaze that fond. Thank you. Thank you for the assist, Kevin.
You're welcome. I saw the flaw in your technique.
Alright, we got most of the shit off. Smells like whiskey. Turn that heat back down and our sauce will go in. And congratulations, we've created whiskey soupes. Whatever the I don't know how to say it. So booze! It's so boozy! And I think this is gonna turn it pretty brown, but I think that'll be nice. So I'm gonna do my best to mix that up. I am not gonna thin it down anymore at this point. Actually, I'm just gonna turn the heat off, because I think this sauce is gonna be really good. There's our sauce. It's wonderful. It tastes like onions. I'm gonna add some oil to the pan as well. This is olive oil, and it doesn't look that hot yet. We'll wait for this to heat up. Okay, we're gonna start with the fillets. And by the way, I'm gonna cook all this meat in the same pan, hopefully without overcrowding. Get our fillets on. Right side down, because now we can spice the other side. The lamb's not gonna take this long, so we'll wait, but not before we season them. So I'm gonna pepper them too. Do you know why filet mignon is expensive? The big thing with filet mignon is it is the most tolerant piece of meat to being cooked improperly. So you could cook this any old way and it'll still be delicious. That's what drives the price of meat. Let me get my lamb chops in here. A lot of these look like the state of Ohio, where we are from. More salt to flavor the meat with pepper. It ain't gonna take that long at this level of heat. Check this out, that filet already has a nice crust. So we're gonna do the quarter turn. Oh, it's gorgeous meat. Meat boys! I don't know. I'm just gonna cook the meat. That's how you do it. Dun-dun-dun. I need more booze. I'm having a glass of gin. I've cooked the meat as much as I want. It's got nice caramelization. I'm gonna let it rest in the oven, which has been turned off. You cook each side by turning it. The potatoes are in here as well. They're fully cooked. We're just gonna let it rest in there a couple minutes, and then it'll be showtime. It's almost time, guys. It's gonna be a delicious meal. Potatoes is done. I cooked them long enough. The meat is done. Maybe overdone. We'll see. Do you want me to chop the fillets in such a way that we each have an equal share?
Yeah.
It's showtime, baby. Take a scoop of that poopity poop and put it on your plate to make it taste great. We're gonna put the meat on the poop. Got that fillet with the nice blood. And then we're gonna supplement that with 2 lamb chops. 2 lamb chops. Or maybe just 1 for plating. Next up are potatoes. We'll stack them artisanally. Yeah. If you paid like $90 for this plate, you'd probably get less than 5 potatoes. So this is actually pretty generous. Last up is that kale salad, which has been sitting in the dressing for a while. I might have overdressed it. We'll arrange that as such. Top it with them homegrown tomatoes. Look how nice it looks. I made this. Give me praise, please. Okay, that's our fancy Phil's birthday meal. First off, we'll try the lamb. I think it might be overcooked. Nope, it's undercooked. Nope, maybe it's just right. Survey says the slightest amount overdone, but it's still within the realm of tasting very nice. I'm gonna put an onion on it. It's delicious. That's my brother's impression of Gordon Ramsay. It's delicious. Next up are Filet Mignon. Check that out, baby. It's kind of saucy, but it looks good. This is like a rare medium rare. You got the medium rare, pretty rare in the middle, but Filet Mignon, so it tastes goddamn delicious. Happy birthday to me. Potato, I think, might be overdone. Still good. Everything's good. You want to see me eat a salad? It's good. Everything is good. I am happy. Everything is great. I'm going to end the episode now so we can eat. That is how you do it. I like salad and the meat that goes with it.
Thanks for the beer, Slappy.